welcome to another episode of Pen Rambling. My name is Agnes. So this week we'll do something fun, which is fountain pen bingo. Well, we're not trying to cross everything. No, well, to cross things out. While I'm crossing out, I will do a little bit of story or something behind it, so it gets interesting. Alright, so it's actually a picture posted by a forum member that I'm in, and quite a lot of people take part of it. Some of them get a bingo or a 2 or 3. There are people who didn't get a bingo at all. So let's do this. It's supposed to be a picture I could have printed, but then again, what would be a fun of paper, ink and pen? Of course, right. So I wrote it down on a piece of Tomoe River paper. This will be the 68 GSM paper, and have fun while writing it down so you can see that it is here. Let me do like this, so maybe you can tilt your phone if you're using your phone to view this video, or tablet, but probably not desktop. So these are this one, or maybe I'll insert a picture or something so that you can see the real thing, but never mind. I have my teddy with me because I have my fan on that direction. If you can see, it will flies up. See? Alright, let's get starting. So let's do the first round. First line. Should I zoom in? Oops. Maybe you will see better. Alright, so the first one, I'm gonna use a few of my pens that are already currently inking. So I'm having this TWSBI 580. The ink is actually a mix of Duraburn Rose Succulent with Bouquet d'Automne. I'm not so sure how to pronounce that one. I actually want to make it a little bit darker, but since I put too much of Rose Succulent, it becomes primarily that color. And I have mine in broad nib. It's a very beautiful pen. It's even beautiful now. Alright, let's see the first one, expensive paper. Of course, I have this one. This is already a Tomoe paper. Tomoe paper is, we all know, it's not that expensive, but it is expensive as a paper itself. Consider that there are many copier paper right now. More syringe than a drug addict. I do have the normal syringe around at home that nobody understands why I need that much. I even have 5 of the needles that is stored away. I'm gonna this one, Inksplosion. Will not really. Lamy Safari, I do not own Lamy Safari, but the one that I had, okay, this one I'll put a not yet here. Well, yeah, so far the ink that I've got hasn't do any ink explosion yet. The Lamy that I have is not Lamy Safari. I used to own Lamy All Star, which is like my 3rd, 4th fountain pen, and consider that as a major bigger pen. Alright, so that one, these two I do not own yet, do not have yet, or the alternative of it. Ruin paper or card via feathering. Yes, I used to send Christmas cards every year to my friend and pen friend over at England. There's one time that I tried to do calligraphy, dip pen calligraphy, and it ruined the first card that I want to write properly. So that will be the first line. Alright, the second line, nib creep. Yes, my vanishing point, this one is still okay. One of my vanishing point do that quite often. Okay, tip over ink bottle. Not in my memory. Well, at least not in these 5 years that I remembered. All the inks that I bought all this while, it's still there. I have not even finished one bottle yet. Near finish, yes. Finishing, no. Cartridge, I don't count that one, so this one not yet. I'm gonna use another ink to write here. Not yet, and hopefully never. AliExpress pen that writes better than an expensive pen. Now the most expensive pen that I currently own, is the birthday gift that somebody gave me. Let me have my teddy with me. It's this one, Nebula, which cost around 700 something in my collection. 700 or 800 something. So that will be the most expensive pen. But if you look at retail price, the most expensive pen that I own without discount is actually this one, Intuition by Graphon Faber-Castell, which sold without discount is 1,800 ringgit, which I'm not so sure what it converts to in USD or other currency. So it's not AliExpress. I never had any pen that I only have Jinhao like 10 years ago, but never used now. And never writes better than that one. So no. I haven't bought from AliExpress before. My other place is either Shopee, Lazada, or last few years, like 10-20 years ago, will be eBay, when Shopee and Lazada was not a thing yet. Bottle of ink broken in mail. So far, the ink that I bought has not yet broken. They were packed safely and arrived safely. So not yet. About 70% of the ink that I own are ordered online. So it's either from Pen Gallery or some other smaller shops from Shopee. So far, so good. Obsessed with smoothness. I'm not obsessed with smoothness, but I do wish if I get my pen, it will be in a smoother manner. So I'm not really obsessed. I just prefer smoothness. Of course, nobody wants to write with scratching nib. But I think the thing here is, would you like some feedback? So mine is, I would prefer some smoothness with minimal feedback. I don't mind feedback, but I prefer them as minimal. I just love that feedback, but not in obvious way. So that would be the second line. So far, no bingo yet. Let's move to the next row. So we got 1, 2, 3 row left. Destroyed clothing or leak incident. So far, no, because all this while I never put my pen in my clothing yet, which means the pocket of either the trousers, the pants, or the shirts. So far, no, but bags, yes. So I will change it, destroy. Well, I won't call it destroy bag, but it does have leak incident in my bag, the handbag. So should I cross this one off? But because leak accident, yeah, because leak accident considered. It was with Diamond 580, the normal one. Leaking hairline crack on the Rare or Vintage pen. I have not yet even thought about owning one of Rare or Vintage, and not owning vintage pen. One, because I'm not very familiar with vintage pen. Number two, let's just say I'm not so good with maintaining pens. Inky Pinker, yes, which is right now. Drop pen with nib down, yes, but luckily the pen was not an expensive pen. It's around 10 ringgit something. Monica or something from that you can bought from Popular or now Shopee. That one. So doesn't understand, which I'm not so sure what it means here. So I won't cross it. That one. So far, do we have bingo yet? No. Let's hope something here. Haha, maybe it will. Okay, second to the last. Hating EF nibs. Yeah, I hate EF. Bought a gold nib pen. Yes, here. And a few others. So this one I've done before. This one have 200 USD, which converts to about $896 Grail pen. Now, if I was to say about Intuition, which without discount is around 1,006, 1,008 ringgit Malaysia, then it will be considered that. But because it was on discount, I did not bought it for more than 1,000 ringgit. Should I cross it off? No, leave it there. This one, yes, unsuccessfully attempt. People say fountain pen are too expensive, or why bother to get an expensive pen when you can get 2 ringgit pack of 3 ballpoint pen. So they're like, alright. Scratchy pen out of the box. Now this scratchy is different by individual. Maybe it's scratchy to me but it's not scratchy to you, or maybe it is not scratchy to me but scratchy to you. Did I say that thing? Okay. So far, let me see. I would say that it's not smooth, but it's not a scratchy nib, as if I was to write a line, just like a line to cross here, it will catch on the fiber of the paper. So far, no. So one line is not. Do we have a bingo yet? This line look promising. No. Okay, now last line. Too many pens. Now this is subjective to everyone, but I would consider myself to have too many pens since I own more than 10 pens already. Ta-da! I'm using the wrong pen. Yep. I think we have a bingo. Yep. Cancel that. Running a pen under the sink to clean up. I think I do this much too often, and you may have already seen I do that. Posting pen on Reddit. I don't have Reddit account, but I do have YouTube and Facebook. Once in a while Instagram, since they are linked, or TikTok. Right, 2 more. The color you want is rare and limited. No. Matching ink and pen. Yes, I have one. Hang on, let me get it. Okay. This one. So far, I matched this pen with Yamabudo or Raw Succulent. So yes. To prove it, see, because I matched the cap to the ink. So that's my bingo. I do have a bingo. Let me do this. Yeah. Bingo. I have a bingo. Now, do you have a bingo? Let me know in the comment section below, and maybe you try this out if I can find the link of an image. Alright, so that's all for this week Pen Rambling. Hope to see you again in our next episode. By then, take care and bye bye.